Hi everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. Today we're going to speak about programming our crystals. I thought I would just do you a little video as it's easier than me typing it all out and trying to explain it. The other thing is there are so many different ways to program a crystal. There's loads on YouTube. Just find one that works for you. So the way that I program the crystals that I'll be going through right now is one that works for me. So just find one that feels comfortable, feels free flowing to do. Do one that works for you. And, you know, there is no wrong or right in it. Just obviously make sure your intention is pure and that it's coming from your heart and that you feel comfortable with it. You don't want to instill any fear into programming your crystal. And that is why I say find one that you feel comfortable with doing. Another thing to bear in mind is you do not need big fancy words. Do not worry about the wording that you use with programming your crystal. Of course, you have to be clear of what you are asking it to do or telling it to do, but you do not need big fancy words. It doesn't need to be an essay. It is very, very simple. So all crystals already hold their own properties. So we've got them here. So we know that self-love, you know, usually is the rose quartz, and calming, you know, especially with anxiety and insomnia, is your amethyst. With the properties, you don't actually need to program every single crystal, or you don't actually have to program any crystals. They will already work without you programming them. The reason that we program crystals is because we want to enhance its properties. We actually want this crystal to do something specific. So even though I have programmed it, all the other properties in the crystal will still work, will still vibrate through, right? But I just want to use it specifically to help me. So I'm going to use this one to help bring me calm when I'm feeling anxious, right? So I want this specific crystal to really help me when I am feeling anxious. It's going to bring me loads of calm. Now I'm going to feel so calm, right? I'm going to feel so chilled out and I'm not going to worry, you know, and that is literally what we're doing, okay? So there are 2 steps before you program a crystal. You must cleanse and you must charge your crystal, right? So take away anything that is attached to the crystal, and then we're going to raise the vibrations of the crystal. So that's your cleansing and charging. I will go into that another time because this is all about programming. Then what we're going to do is when we program our crystals, I also have 3 steps that I like to follow. So I like to visualize the crystal. I like to connect with it. So I'll be visualizing the color purple. I'm just going to be connecting to it, you know, feeling it, taking a moment to take it all in. Then I'm going to talk to my crystal because that is what we are doing. We are talking to these crystals, right? So then I'm going to talk to it. Then I like to visualize again. I like to visualize what I've basically said to it happening and how it makes me feel. So I'm going to use it to make me feel calm. So I'm going to visualize this purple light coming out, swooshing all over me and making me feel calm, okay? So when you do carry it around with you, when you're feeling anxious, that is the feeling that you're gonna get from that crystal, okay? So yeah, let me show you what we need to do. Again, please do not worry about the wordings. I know some people are like, oh my gosh, she hasn't said I have. I with my, you know, programming my crystals, it's just going to come out naturally, flow from my heart. And yeah, so don't worry about that. It is with your purest intention. The magic will work. So don't worry about it. Right. I always place it in my left hand. That is my receiving hand. Right is my giving hand. So I'm placing it in my left. I'm then going to cup it with my right hand. I like to close my eyes. I don't know how long I'll close my eyes in this video though. So close your eyes. We're going to visualize. Then we're going to talk to it. And then we're going to visualize again. So I'll just go through the process with you just so that you can hear what I say, because I'm sure you're all curious. So I am visualizing, and then I'm now going to program my crystal. For the highest good and the purest intention, I program this crystal to bring me calm when I am feeling anxious. And so it is. I'm now going to visualize that feeling. And there you go. You're done. You have just programmed your crystal. So you see, that didn't take me long. Obviously, if I was on my own, I might take a little bit longer visualizing it all. But my word, it was just literally very, very short. But now, like, you know, this little cutie is going to bring me, you know, the feeling of calm. So just don't overthink it too much. And yes, it can be that simple, okay? With people have also asked, well, what do I do? Do I keep cleansing? Do I keep you know, charging it and then reprogramming it? No, you don't need to. I would usually reprogram my crystal, so follow that whole process again, either at the full moon or when I feel like it's taken a big hit. So for example, if I've been feeling anxious for, you know, for quite a few days, and I've really been, you know, tugging at this crystal, you know, I feel like, oh, poor little beauty, it needs a clean, it needs a charge, and then I'll reprogram it. Obviously, once you cleanse and charge it, it will then remove the programming that you've done to it, and then that's why you would need to reprogram it again. Obviously, if you want to then use your amethyst for something else completely different, cleanse and charge again, and this is why we always cleanse and charge. And then reprogram it for something else. You might want it to then help you with sleeping, or you might have 10 different amethysts and all have them for something completely different. So it's just a 3-step process: cleanse, charge, program. When you're programming it, again, you've got your 3 steps as well: visualize, connect with your crystal, talk to your crystal, and then visualize that feeling, and then literally there it is. So that's it really. I hope that has made sense. If you have any questions at all, please let me know and I'll be happy to help. And I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll speak to you a lot soon. Bye.